Can you go help her? She needs the ones marked Barb and Carol. Hi, Mary Jo. She's got it. She's all set. They were picking up orders. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Today is just a show and tell. If you're joining us late, you can look at, you'll just watch the replay. And I've got to mute this so I can't hear myself. Okay, so today I want to show you some of the projects that Melissa and I have been working on. It's been a lot of fun in our workshop. So we had briefly hinted at this file, but I want to show you this. This is, I gotta swipe this off my screen. This is our square home. Now this is just a mini. We've done plenty of these before in a much larger scale, but this is only about 10 inches, and each of these shapes are only about 3 inches, and they are Velcroed on, and you can get just about any shape you want. If you've done the other home projects with us before, you've certainly seen that we have about 60, maybe a little more, of other shape designs that we have, but we can make anything that you want also. So if you want something special, we can do that. We have an aunt who always wants a lineman, so if you want a lineman shape, we can do a lineman shape. So this kit, it comes with this framed piece, and these are all laser cut letters, and then of course all the shapes are laser cut, and it will come with the Velcro. And you'll have to buy your own gel glue. We use a super glue gel. Hi Sharon, hi Melissa, hi Maggie. So this kit is $35, and it comes with 4 shapes, and this will be on our website in the next couple of days. So there's that one, and I'll show you some of the shapes that we have ready. So the little bunny, and a Christmas tree, a little truck. We have the unpainted turkey, clover. Yeah, Carol, Barb was just here picking up you guys' stuff. Yeah, a snowflake. We always tell you guys that we show you things that we have made, and quite often we find that we have to make some changes, and this is no exception. I was going to put this on today, and I'm like, that's not gonna work. There's a hole there. So when we revised the file this morning, we took out that center star, so it will just be a solid snowflake. Sometimes I don't think things through all the way. And that was the haunted house, a pumpkin, we have a ghost, and we have the windmill, and I showed you that. We have a mason jar. You could write anything in here that you want, and we could even make you a little stencil if you wanted one. Baseball, unpainted, the apple in the barn. And I know if you joined us on another live, you saw some of these shapes before, but I gotta show you something here. Pineapple, the shield. I have not painted the blue bar. Football. Okay, so then the other kit we have is the welcome kit. Now this one measures about 22 inches, and it's about 7 inches tall. And the cool thing about this is the shapes are the same size for the square home. So it's kind of neat. If you want a home and a welcome, you can buy all the same size shapes for them. And those just Velcro on as well. This kit is $35 also, and it comes with 4 shapes. Hi Alicia, hi Amber. So, and this will come pre-framed, and these letters are all cut out on the laser as well. And you will just, once again, have to supply your own glue. This is what we use. And if you buy this size bottle, it's not even quite an ounce, but it does a ton of projects. So if you are interested in these kinds of things, just invest in this little bottle. I think this is like $3. Hi, Amber. Okay, so we have those 2 things. Next, also we are going to sell these shapes individually for $3 each, or 2 for $5, I think we said. Pretty sure that's what we said. Or you can buy like 4 for, I don't know, something. I'll have to look. Sorry guys, I can't remember and I didn't write it down. Okay. Next. Yes, I'm wearing pajama bottoms today. It's the quarantine life. I want to show you this guy. These are either 10 or 11 inches. I'm not sure. Let me measure real quick. Yes, 11. These are our 11-inch rounds. And these kits are priced at $25, and we have all kinds of them. Funny, Alicia. Would a glue gun work? Sadly, no. These pieces are really narrow, and the glue is just going to be too thick and too messy, and it will just make a mess. So you definitely want to buy. This is Loctite Super Glue Professional Liquid. So it's just, we used, I don't know how many different glues we went through to try and figure this out, but this is the one. Okay, so we have these rounds and we have several different designs for them. And these are all $25 a kit, and it includes your paint. So a great deal for quarantine life right now, something to keep you busy and something to do. So this is the spring market. I painted him the other night, and I just love how cute and busy it is. And I love this striped background. Now you can get these, hi Crystal, you can get, our rounds will come scored. So the lines are already there, and then you could just use some blue tape and mask it off to paint in between your lines. So the way that I did this is I painted this whole thing white, and then I masked off on the score lines, and then I went through and painted the black. And then paint the individual pieces and then glue them on. Cute, huh? These are on our website already, so there's several to choose from. We have the hummingbird welcome one. We have the welcome with the intricate layered roses that we did both of those on a live. We painted both of those on a live, so we have those. Hi, Janet. We also have one that says hi with a banner, and we have a watering can one, and we have 2 brand new designs that Melissa is cutting today, and so hopefully we'll get those painted and we can show those to you on Thursday, and then we'll have those on the website as well. And then the next one that I want to show you is this guy. I'm so excited about this guy. So this is our interchangeable flip-flop, and all of these are cut out on the Glowforge on the laser as well, and you get 6 different interchangeable pieces, and these are Velcroed on. So you get lemons, and you get daisies, and you get popsicles, you'll get sun, hi Amanda, you'll get starfish, and you can decorate these as much as you want, and then you'll get a mason jar mug, sweet tea, lemonade, whatever you put in your mason, beer, whatever you put in your mason jar mug. And then it says summer, and then again the flip-flops are all layered pieces. So you get paint and Velcro with this kit, and this kit is just $25. So let's see what's next. All right. We also have these to show you. How about this? Yeah, no matter what, I'm not going to get it all in there. But they are puzzles. Well, so these will come stained or plain, and then we can paint the pieces. Actually, I think we had it planned that we would paint the pieces for you, and you could pick your colors. It might be easier that way, but by all means, if you want to paint your own kit, that's just fine. However, the puzzle piece, the boards will be assembled already, and they will be either painted or planed or stained. So you'll have to choose that, because before we assemble them, we stain them or leave them plain, but we assemble them. So the letters are what get painted, and so cute. These are 18 inches long, and they're 5 inches high. And they are $15 each. So pretty good price. Now, many times, and I think I just mentioned it again this morning, we talk about how we first design something and then we get it cut and we realize that we need changes to it. And the puzzles were no exception. We got the first one done and we realized how we could make it better. So this is the first one. And you'll see we use the same names over and over again. It's because they're the only little kids that we know, so we always use the same names. But these corners are square, and we realized that we didn't really like them square. So we switched over to a rounded corner, like on this one. So all of the corners now are rounded on our puzzles. And this is what it will look like if it doesn't get stained. It will just be the board. And all these center pieces are all glued in, so when you get your puzzle, you'll just get the letters will be painted and just ready to pop in. The letters aren't raised, it's just intended for it to be flipped over and the pieces dumped out. And so in this guy, he's not glued together yet, but all right, so there's our puzzle. Okay, I have one more thing to show you at show and tell, and then a few things to talk about. So on our website right now, we have these cute little take and make church sets. So you get the base. Hi, Ginger. And you get this half round with, you'll see that the church is scored on it. And what happens is this just pops right into that base, and you'll paint all of these. However, the really cool thing about this is all these pieces that you get with it that you'll paint individually. So you'll get the church cut out, and then you'll notice that the church is scored also. So the reason that this is done this way is so you know exactly where to place the church on this backer board. So after you paint everything, you'll still be able to see these score lines. And you'll put your glue on the back of your church after you paint it, and you'll put him on the backer board. And then the same thing with all of these pieces. So you'll paint them individually, and then you'll glue them on, and the score lines will just help you know where to put them. And I love this design. I just think it's so cute. I'll try to assemble it a little bit so you can see it. I'm not going to be able to get all these windows in here, but even the windows are cut out. Let me lay it down. Take this off. So, and then we have two phrases that you can get. You can get it saying, "Be still and know," or "Rise up and pray." And both are probably very fitting for the state of our country and what we're going through right now. So maybe a little inspiration for you. But look how cute that is. Sorry, guys. If I tip it too much, it's all going to fall down. But really cute. And if you only want it up at Easter time, you know, the backer or the bottom plate can come off and it can be stored flat. Now let me show you the letters, the phrases. So we have rise up. And I didn't have Melissa score this on here because I want you to be able to put the words in any place that you want to put them. Not just how I see it in my head when I design it. So you can go on an angle, or you can go straight across. And sometimes when Melissa doesn't know what's in my head, which is quite often, she does something totally different. And on the first one, she did hers on the arch around. So it's your choice, whatever you want to do. All right. Now this kit is, again, it's $25. You choose your phrase, and it comes with all of the pieces. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Luann. And once again, you do need your own super glue. So it's just super glue gel. If you're only buying one project and you just want to buy one small tube, you can just buy those little itty bitty tubes that you've seen me use. But no matter what, you want to make sure that you're using the Loctite brand. That's the best. The Gorilla brand does not dry as quickly. So keep that in mind. Okay, I think this is the last thing I have to show you today. We were going to just have a quick show and tell. But I feel like I have other things I want to talk about. Let's see. Tomorrow's live, I think I'm going to do it at 2 o'clock instead of 1 o'clock because Melissa and I have a lot of orders that came in last night. Our phones were dinging all night long. So we are going to spend some time tomorrow in our garages getting wood and stuff ready for those. We have a couple of last minute kits that came in for our virtual paint workshop, which is Thursday at 6:30. So if you want to join us for the virtual paint, that's Thursday at 6:30, and we're using the Blue Jean app. It's totally free for you. We have a subscription to it. So it's browser based. If you're using a computer, you don't have to do anything. If you're using a tablet or your phone, you do have to download the app. So just keep that in mind so you have a few minutes to get yourself ready for that. But we have kits on our website. They're $35 each. They are porch pickup in either Saginaw or Birch Run. And you can still get orders in through about 8 o'clock tonight, and then we're going to shut the ordering off so we can get ready. So that's Thursday. I think it's going to be fun. I don't know. Everybody's seems to be doing them right now, and we got to do something, right? Just go crazy and not be able to be together. So let's try it. So tomorrow's live will be 2 o'clock. And we are going to release our 4th of July bundle. So you'll get to see what our 4th of July bundle looks like. And it's sitting right over there. And it's so cute. I can't wait to show it to you. And then I'm also going to paint it and assemble it. So if you purchase it, you will already know what to do. Sometimes on the bundles, it's really hard to write up instructions for everything because it takes so long. And I have to make sure that I feel like I have to be really detailed so you know what you're doing. I don't want you to get to a situation where you don't know what to do with it. So I like to make really detailed instructions. So we'll be doing that on Thursday. That will be tomorrow. Thursday's live. What's Thursday's live? Oh, I know. Okay. So last night, Melissa and I came up with an idea for some projects that are really inexpensive. Hi, Heidi. We know that money is pretty tight right now for a lot of people, and we know that you have a lot of time on your hands and you need some things to do. So we came up with a super inexpensive project and something to just be some fun and useful around the house for decor. So last night and all morning I sat and designed designs for those. And so we are going to paint some of those up and get some of those ready over the next couple of days. And then on Thursday's live, I will show you all of those. Now, also, today, Melissa and I figured out some other designs that are really cool as well. And these are way detailed. Something that would take you a couple of days to work on, not just one sitting probably. And they are like adult puzzles, really. And they're so cool looking. I can't wait to show you guys those. So Melissa's working on those tonight. And I hope that we'll be able to show you those on Thursday, but no promises because I'm not 100% sure if those are going to get done. And I'm saying Thursday, but the live is actually on Friday because I don't do lives on Thursday. So I'm a little, can't keep track of anything right now. Okay, what else do we got? Oh, I made soap this morning. And here's a funny story about how crazy this went. I have made soap since I was 18, and that's a long time, long time. And I consider myself to be really proficient in soap making. Like, there's really nothing that's going to happen that I don't know what happened. I have made hundreds, if not thousands, of batches of soap. So I have new scales, a bunch of new scales that I had purchased, and my tried and true trusty scale I had borrowed out to our Like a Good Neighbor. And so I'm like, oh, well, John still got our scale. And I'm like, I'll just bust out the new scales and I'll make some soap this morning. So I started making soap while my kids are the puzzles on the website? Not yet, Maggie. We are going to reveal those in a live first, probably on Friday. And then they will be on the website. And trust me, you are going to want to watch because these are so cool looking. Adult puzzles, not for kids. They're going to be kind of challenging for you to paint and put together, and I can't wait to show them to you. I think you're gonna love them. So back to my soap story. So I started making soap and I started measuring everything out, and I figured I'll make 2 or 3 batches, but I like to make my batches one at a time when I'm working here. When Carrie and I made soap like in mass quantities, we would make like 25. We would make enough for 25 batches at once. But when it's just me, I don't need that many anyway. And so I figure I'll make 3 5-pound batches, and I'll just do them one at a time to keep me busy. My kids were doing schoolwork, and they have to do work until noon. But so I started weighing everything, measuring everything out, and weighing everything out. And before I knew it, my bucket was full of oil, and I had not enough room. And I'm sitting there going, what in the world is wrong? I almost called Carrie and said, girl, what am I doing wrong here? I taught Carrie to make soap, but I couldn't figure this out. And Carrie is very, very good at soap making as well. She and I have both been doing it now. Well, I taught her maybe 12 years ago, I think. So she's been doing it for a really long time as well. And I thought, Carrie will know what's going on. I just can't figure this out. I ended up having to transfer everything over to a big stainless steel pot. And for the life of me, I just could not figure it out because I know Carrie and I made 5-pound batches and we used these buckets. And I have several of them here that I use when I'm doing batches at home. And it just wouldn't fit, and I just couldn't figure it out. So I thought, okay, something's wrong with my recipe. But these numbers are like ingrained in my head, so I'm not even sure what could be wrong. But I just move forward. We're going to finish this. There was nothing wrong. Everything worked out perfectly. It was just a huge batch. And I knew, like, as I was mixing, I was going to have to get another whole mold ready. So I lined another mold really quick, and then I went back to mixing my soap, my oils and stuff up. And when it was ready, I poured it in, and sure enough, it filled 2 complete molds full of soap. So I have the same scented soap in 2 molds, but whatever. So I still have to figure this out. What went wrong? So I take my recipe downstairs and I plug it back into my computer to make sure everything's measured out right and that my numbers, that I'm not crazy and I didn't mess my numbers up. I didn't mess my numbers up. Everything's exactly right. So I had to start thinking about this. What went wrong? Did I put 2 oils in and not remember that I had already measured them? But I knew that couldn't be right because everything worked perfectly. And so if I had doubled the oil, it wouldn't have made soap. It would have been a sloppy mess. But I mean, it went flawless. So the only thing I could deduce is that it was this brand new scale. Something was wrong with it. So I called John and I said, John, can I get my scale back? So John ran my scale over to me. And then I started weighing things on between the 2 scales. My original scale that I always work on and this brand new scale. And you won't even believe it. The brand new scale is weighing things like half of what the original scale is weighing. So all these brand new scales are wrong. So of course it made a double batch is basically what it did, because if it said on one scale, it said that it was 80 grams. On the other scale, it said it was 50 grams. So damn near half. insane. But I figured out what went wrong. I mean, I just doubled the amount that I should have because the scale is off. So I'm not going to buy scales from that company again. I'm going to go back to my original scale company. But anyway, that's my soap story for the day. But if you look in the post and you'll see the pictures, it turned out great, and it hit gel phase within about 15 minutes. So it looks beautiful, and my kitchen smells amazing. Hi, Liz. All right, what's up next? I think that's all I got, guys. Today is a much better day. Yesterday I had a terrible day. I don't know. Yesterday, man, I don't think that day could have gone much worse than it went. From beginning to end, it was just all awful. I was ready to go to bed at like 9 o'clock last night because I was so over yesterday. But today's gone great. Lots of good things coming up for you. I can't wait to show you all the new stuff on Friday. And I can't wait to paint with you tomorrow. So join me tomorrow about, let's say 2 o'clock tomorrow instead of the usual 1. And I will reveal our 4th of July bundle to you. Remember, our bundles are 3 projects for $40. And that's such a great deal because you can spread those out over a few days instead of doing everything all at once. And one of the pieces in the project takes quite a bit of time to do. So this is the perfect kind of thing to get if you want to have something to spread out on to different days to do. So tomorrow we'll show you that 4th of July bundle, and then we'll paint it. All right, tomorrow at 2 o'clock. That's all I got. I can't wait till our virtual painting. Hope mine shows up. Yes, I can. Oh, it's supposed to, your virtual paint is supposed to be there on Wednesday. What's today? Tuesday? Yes, yours should be there tomorrow, Luann, so check for that. I should go in and track it. I will do that. And then as I started this live, we had 2 people pick up their kits, and then there's a couple more sitting out there for pickup, and we have a few more yet to get ready. So we'll have a smallish kind of group, but a nice nonetheless. So it'll just be something different, something fun we haven't done before. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we don't get busted being out on the road past curfew. You know, we're in Michigan and they have the curfew set now. Hi, Trudy. Okay, guys, I think that's all I have for today. Yep, that's it. I'm looking at all my notes, making sure I covered everything. That's it. That's all I got. Have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow at 2. Thank you.